Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome back to my Let's Play on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So, in the last episode, well, we did a lot of stuff. Yeah, quite a lot of it. We did manage to find the Isle of Songs. We managed to fix up a robot named Scrapper, who is a jerk. But enough of that. We pretty much found our first, trial gate location, which is down here in the Fernwood. And at the same time, we have to fight our way through like so many monsters because this place is filled, with blue bokoblin. Well, you can't see any of them right now because we did kill some of them. But in here, look at this. There's a lot of goddess butterflies in this area. So let's strum right there. Something here is reacting to our performance of Aurora's courage. I have confirmed the appearance of a strange mark on the ground. That's so. I calculate a 90% probability that this mark is a trial gate, as mentioned by the goddess statue we heard from the Isle of Songs. Thrust your sword into the center of the mark on the ground before you. Done. So, let's enter it. Here we go. Master Link. As expected, I cannot follow you into this realm, but for this trial calls out to your mind alone. This is the nature of places known as silent realms. They are domains of the spirit accessible only to the goddess' chosen hero. This particular trial, Aurora's silent realm, tests the limits of your courage. Your spirit has temporarily separated from your physical body so that you may undertake this challenge. To reach the location of the flames that will enhance your sword, it is necessary for you to overcome this trial and undergo spiritual growth. You got the spirit vessel. This mysterious plant represents your spirit, Link. That is your spirit vessel. When this vessel's full, it will signify you have successfully completed the trial, allowing the spirit to grow. This in turn will allow the goddess to bless you with a new power. To fill the spirit vessel, you need to search for something known as a Tear of Aurora. There are many of them spread across a strange world. Master, do you see the glowing object just in front of you? That is a Tear of Aurora. You will need to collect 15 of them. However, this is not as simple a task as it would seem. Your work in this realm is referred to as a trial for good reason. If you take even a single step outside the protective circle you stand in, the guardians of this realm will wake up and pursue you, Master. And these are the guardians, right here. If a guardian manages to land even a single hit on you, your spirit will shatter and you will fail the trial. You must collect the tears scattered throughout the area and fill the spirit vessel without being hit by an attack. Was my explanation clear, Master? Do you want me to explain it again? I got it. Understood, Master. I will be eagerly awaiting your return in the outside world. May the goddess watch over you, Master. Welcome to the Silent Realm, people, and oh boy, this is one of the rooms this is one of the places that terrify people here. So, I guess I'll explain. So we got some new enemies in this room in this area that we cannot really defeat. Over there is a Guardian Skywatcher. Or at least a Sky Guardian. I think that's what it's called. Or I need their names. I need to see like the Silent Fruit or the Silent Realm enemies, because like I need to like get them all like remembered here. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see here. Guardian. Hold on. Ah, here we go. Alright, so we have some enemies. So, okay, so the enemy that's up there on that little, like, building, that is an Earth Guardian. Earth Guardians are armed with clubs, so they're mostly like the ones that walk on the ground. Then, of course, over there, well, in some, I'm not sure if we'll see it, but there's also another Guardian variant, which is a Sky Guardian. We'll see them eventually. And then, of course, there's also the other Guardians that can, like, see us with their lanterns. This is what will happen. We step out of the safe circle, and look what happens. Yeah, the Guardians will wake up, and of course, see that? Yeah. If we step out of the circle, they will get violent. So we need to grab this tier quickly. We got a tier of Aurora. This object's power holds the movement of the Guardians for just 90 seconds. Collect all 15 to pass the trial. With that, only 14 are left. And this right here, this is a light fruit. This mysterious fruit enables you to see beacons over the positions of sacred tiers for 30 seconds. I suggest you don't pick them up all the time. Keep them, on hold. Anyway, just ignore the Guardians. Don't get close to them. I mean, I don't think even if you approach them, it should not really do anything. There we go. Only 13 left. I'll pick this up actually just in case. All right. Let's see. There is a Sky Guardian, or at least a Watcher Guardian over there. Those ones look like Poes, kind of. So if I were you, don't approach them, because like they do see you. They will shine the light on you. And, of course, get the attention of all the Guardians. There we go. Should we go up here? I want to go up here for a quick second, because there's something that I want. There we go. There we go. Nope. Oh, there's a path that does this block. You can't do anything about it. Alright. Oh, this is new. Master Link. The unusual liquid substance that covers that area is known as waking water, and it has certain unique properties. If you make contact with the waking water, the Guardians will be immediately alerted to your presence. Pools of waking water are located all throughout the area. I suggest you watch where you step. And also, one thing that I forgot to mention, waking water can actually slow you. It can slow you if you're not careful, so I do suggest you be careful. And look at this, a new treasure. This is a dust relic. This item is similar in appearance to an amber relic, yet very different. It can only be found in certain places. And with that, this is one of the treasures that I've been wanting to get my hands on for quite a while. Gonna move on. Ignore that Earth Guardian that's down there. Just avoid that guy. Avoid him. Down here? Nope. Nothing. Alright, let's go over here. Grab this. Where do we go from here? Gotta go over here. And look at that, there is waking water down there, but we gotta be very careful to not, fall down by accident. So if we do fall down there, it's gonna be bad for us, and we also have to deal with, with the other Guardians. Let's see. Alright, there's a couple of them in this area right here, of course. Yeah. Thing is, though, of all the Silent Realms, the Silent Realms are not really my favorite part of Skyward Sword. Sure, they're challenging because, like, it's testing to see if you can like move around without a weapon. But regardless, though, I just don't like the idea of these. I prefer trials where you fight monsters. Stuff to prove to what you are. And also, look over here. We have a new Guardian type. This is a Sky Guardian. Sky Guardians, they look very similarly to the Garo robes from The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. But really though, they are not related to the Garo. Not related since these things are actually, I think they're machines or golems of sorts. Waking water. We gotta wait until it shrinks. And then grab and run. Close. Watch that guy. Don't let him like look at you. There we go. Watch that guy. There we go. Let's go up here. 2 more left. Okay. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay. There's the last one. And with that, we collected every single last hero of Furore. Link's spirit has grown. The trial will continue until you enter the Silent Realm. Proceed with caution on your way back to the entrance so that you can claim proof of your spiritual growth. There we go. With that, time, I don't think it's not going to run out. So we're good. Anyways, with that, let's say goodbye to the Silent Realm for now. Yeah, this isn't the last time we'll see of it. We'll see it at least 2 more times. Well, 3 more times specifically. But we'll see it eventually. Y'all will see it. You got the Water Dragon Scale. This sacred gift left by the goddess grants you the power to explore on the water and even execute a spin maneuver. Nice. Huh. Congratulations, Master Link. You have passed the trial. You now have the power to proceed to the location of the first sacred flame that will enhance your sword. The Water Dragon's scale is one of the goddess' sacred gifts. The great spirit of the Water Dragon has provided you with the ability to swim freely underwater. The flame you seek is somewhere within these woods, Master. I must conclude that this flame is likely in part of this area you have not explored. Huh. Oh, Bucha! Ah, hello again, and see you have the Water Dragon scale there, Q. That's amazing. I heard that if you have one, Q, you can swim through the waters like a dragon soars through the sky. There must be places here in the woods that you haven't visited yet, Q. You should use the Water Dragon scale to explore areas you couldn't even get before, Q. Ho, ho, ho. Oh my lord, yeah. Well, with that Bucha kind of gave us like a hint. But before we do, like head off, I would actually like to head up to Skyloft to buy something, and at the same time get my hands on some treasure, because Skyloft has a couple of areas that I have not exactly explored yet fully. So let's go and make our way off. And actually, there is a shield that I want to get my hands, and y'all know what I want. I want the Sacred Shield. So we're gonna be heading off. We're gonna be heading off to get an upgrade over our little like metal shield, of course. Get this. Give me that. Alright. Let's be off. Alright. There we go. Alright. Here we are. Alright, let's go in here and get ourselves a new shield. Which right here... Wait, actually, do I have enough space? Yeah, I do. Actually, you know what? Before I do go to Rupert... let's go. Let's get like Peacherous, like, you know, deposit like our shields here. There we go. All right. Now let's go buy this. All right, the Sacred Shield, which of course, let's go buy it for 500 rupees. And look at this. Oh my God, he zoomed in. Wow. We got a Sacred Shield. The mystical power within this shield allows it to repair itself over time. This shield's low durability means it breaks easily, but it deflects fire, electric, and curse attacks. Curse attacks is a new attack. It's a new type of attack that we won't be seeing in a while, though. Alright, with that, we have a new shiny shield. Let's see if we can upgrade it. Hey, kid, how's Scrapper treating you? Anything to upgrade today? He's treating me like shit, Gondo. And I don't like him. Alright. We need a bird feather for it. Which is actually good because I'm going to be heading back to the Fairn region. Because there is something I want to check out. Yeah, we're gonna be heading back to the Fairn Woods. Because, like, well, one, I haven't checked on, well, I think there's something really interesting that happens if you go down to check. I'm gonna need some bird feathers, and I thankfully do know where to get them. Of course, it's in the Fairn Woods. And to be honest, though, it's better suggested that we get like a stronger version of the Sacred Shield before we head off going like to the next dungeon. Oh, Red Rupee. Yeah. Ah, missed. Okay, let me see if we can get it again. I'm not giving up. Let me get it. Let me see here. Right? Come on. There you go. Down we go. Alright, let's go to the Seal Grounds, because there is something really interesting that's going on in that area. Or nothing yet. Nothing interesting hasn't happened yet, of course. There's still like some of these annoying railings, of course. Actually, is Bruce like still like crying like a baby? Oh no, he's done crying. Wow. Actually, what we do? We need to grab a bird feather. Oh damn it! I scared him. Oh. Alright. Well, anyways, let's see what Bruce is doing. See what he's up to. Hey, how goes it, Link? You know I've been doing some hard thinking lately. Granny keeps telling me I got my own part to play in this whole thing, you know. I'm not cut out for slashing and skewering monsters with a sword like you, but maybe I don't gotta be. I think I got another way to help Zelda. I'm gonna do it the Groose way. I'm not giving you any details right now, but just wait and see, and I got an idea brewing that'll knock your green beanie off. Huh. Alright, Groose. Hopefully like you succeed in your idea. Come on. Okay, come on. Oh! Man, the birds run away from me all the time. I hate it when they do that. Okay, let's go head up let's go head up to the temple exit. There's of course like, you know, the old woman is over there as usual. And actually what's funny is her name. About the old one, which that's actually her name there. Her name is called the Old One. But for some reason she's called the old woman in the original Skyward Sword, prior before like, you know, the HD edition came out. And Gorko is still there. He is still there, trying, you know, to talk with a Gossip Stone. Hold on. Got one. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead back and let's go ahead now to Gondo, because now we can actually upgrade our Sacred Shield at least once. Because trust me, having an upgraded shield is gonna be helpful on the next dungeon that we're gonna be going to. And I do recommend it because, you know, curse attacks are nasty. You know, I guess I can, well, curse attacks, if you don't know what they are, they pretty much, like, disable you from using items or even attacking. And trust me, curse attacks are some of the worst attacks in the entire, like, Zelda series. Trust me, I speak from experience. In fact, it's very similar to the Jinx effect, where, like, in Majora's Mask, you can actually get Jinx, but if you touch a blue bubble. Those who know what are blue bubbles, you'll know what am I talking about exactly. Alright, let's upgrade our, like, wait, actually. Oh yeah, that's right, we can actually upgrade a couple of weapons, or items. First things first, I'm gonna upgrade the Sacred Shield and give it a new improvement. Go for it. Alright, with that, Gondo's gonna go up and upgrade our Sacred Shield, but also I'm gonna have him upgrade another item, if I have any leftover rupees. With this, we have the Divine Shield. This mystical shield can repair itself over time. It's also more durable. And of course, we can also upgrade this shield, which it can turn into the Goddess Shield. But we need a bird feather and more dust relics, which of course, we'll have to get them later. But I want to upgrade the Slingshot to turn it into the Scatter Shot. And with this, we have the Mighty Scatter Shot. Your shots will now pepper a wide range. Yep. And with this, the Slingshot has been significantly, like, upgraded. It is now, like, well, it can now fire out, it can now do a spread shot, as you can see here, or a scatter shot. So for this, we need to hold down, and then, watch this. Yeah, it fires so many, like, seeds in one shot. And that is really good. It will do for now until we get a better projectile, like, firing weapon. Which, at the moment, we don't have, like, we don't have a weapon like that before. Let me see, your rupees. Okay. Alright, let's go down here, because now we can swim. Now that we have the dragon skill, we can now swim underwater. Yeah, no need for water tunics or none of that stuff. We are good. We can also do an underwater spin attack, I think. Which I think... hold on. Yeah, we need to hold down the, the left stick in order to do it. And look at this. There is actually 2 goddess chests in this area that I have not exactly found out about yet. So, let's go open them up. First goddess chest. Hey, it's a piece of heart. Nice. And a regular chest. Let's see what's in here. And it is a silver rupee. And there we go. We got some money and a heart, which is nice. Anyways, let's return back to the Faron Woods, because right now there is something that we have to go and find. Alright. Alright. Let's make our way, of course. Alright, let's go over here. There we go. Off we go, once more. Yeah, alright. Yeah, anyways, now that we have everything upgraded and settled, there is something really interesting I've got to tell you. So, Bucha, he actually said something about, like, you know, well, he said something about, like, you know, exploring areas that we have not explored yet. So, why not heed his advice and make our way into that big tree, or into that big tree, you know, that's been standing in front of us for a while. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, yeah. And this shield, well, while it may not be the most durable one that we have, it can actually, it's actually considered a better improvement. Because one, look at this. Watch this. Give it a minute, and look at it. See, it is slowly repairing itself. Yeah. Yeah, it is really, really good and really helpful. It will help until we actually get a stronger shield. But yet again, though, like, we don't really have, well, so far, this is the strongest shield that we have. The strongest one at the moment. Oh. There we go. Got rid of those, like, choo-choo. The hell? That's weird. Okay. Oh, and with the scatter shot, we can do this. Yep, we can clear out this area right here. Clear it out, and then we have a free path. Nope, no, 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 no. There we go. No. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. And as you can see, there are keys all over this place. This is where we made our home. There's plenty of food to go around. It's a pretty nice place, and all in all. Huh. What about you, Machi? Got something to say? Hey, remember me? You ever find that girl you were searching for? Not yet. Yeah. Alright, yeah, you can still answer the same question, but actually, let's be rude. Who are you? Who am I? Is that hard to remember who I am? Want to know the best way to tell us what keep us apart? If you point to us on your map, you'll see our names appear. Yeah, Machi will, like, say that. How about you? How long do we have to live in constant fear? Is no place in the woods completely safe? One day it will be nice to go for a relaxing walk. Anyways, let's go, like, make our way over there and... Oh! Wow, okay, we have a new enemy up ahead. Okay. This is a very... Okay, well, I actually have been waiting to see these guys. So, here it is. Alright, we have a new enemy. This is a moblin, or a wooden shield moblin, or generally a moblin. This massive monster's wall-sized shield gives it a tactical advantage. Tactical advantage with its fat ass. When the shield is at the ready, most attacks will be quite futile. The destruction of the shield is likely to drive the monster into a rage, instantly increasing its threat. Yeah, so, moblins, I recommend you be careful. These are huge monsters. They're huge. These fat guys will try to stab you with the spear. You can actually, well, yeah, if you do approach, they can actually, like, shield bash you. And, of course, you can actually, like, jump over them. Which, of course, you can actually attack them. Yeah, they take so many hits to kill. And of course, you can actually, like, destroy their shields. There we go. Get them off balance. Yeah, which of course, yeah, oh, careful. Yeah, they can start charging, which is actually similar to how they used to attack back in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, where they used to charge attack. Okay, die. And of course, look at this. Yeah, if you don't back off, they will knock you over with a belly flop. And the way they sound so funny. There we go. There we go. Yeah, but moblins, yeah, they will start appearing now more often. And of course, they're pretty dangerous. I do recommend you at least take them out carefully when you're out here. Anyways, let's go swim. Which over here, look at that. There is an entrance down here. Let's go, like, down here. Oh yeah, we just have oxygen bubbles. I suggest you grab them, of course. Yeah, if you see them, grab them if you see one. Just make sure you grab one. There you go. Hmm. There are frogs and some like blue bokoblins. Okay. All right. First things first, we need to knock over. We need to knock over, or at least try and knock over like the frogs off of the or away from us. So like use this. There you go. Let's see if I can knock over like that frog to him. Up. Yep, I can. And he drowned. There you go. There you go. Okay, gotta be careful. There we go. Oh, that was close. Made it. Okay. We'll jump over here. And actually, before we do go, I really hate doing this, but if you look around, there should be, I believe, like some goddess cubes, I think. Yep, see? There's one over there. I really hate jumping off and doing this. Oh, that's annoying. Great. I'm gonna have to come back up there again and again. Wow. Oh, that's fine though. It's fine. I can always retry. Come on. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, wait. Actually, maybe it was a good idea to fall down because in the Silent Realm there was a pathway, that I completely forgot to actually, well, there's a rocked off wall over there. Yeah, like a wall that I wasn't able to destroy previously. Because, we didn't have bombs on our first visit to the Faron Woods. So, let's go over here. I was right. What's in here? Oh, a goddess plume. Nice. That's not big. That's pretty rare. All right. Oh yeah. Alternatively to fight moblins, you can also use bombs. I think you can use them. I think. Oh, dang it. Oh god. Okay. Come on, fatso. Okay, not again. Wait. Oh, I thought I could shoot Perry when he was falling down. Yeah, I love fighting mobs because they're like I don't know, they're funny and they're like one of the most tankiest enemies in the entire game. And it's hilarious when you fight them. Oh my lord. Anyways, let's get back down and get that goddess cube ASAP. Because, I don't know, I like getting goddess cubes because, one, we get treasure out of them. Plus, it kind of gives us a good excuse, to make money, Or, it gives us a good excuse to spend money on beetles. Which reminds me, I do need to buy some stuff at Beetles eventually. Ow. There we go. Alright. Let's go, knock these frogs away. There you go. Yep. Back off. Back off. There you go. Wait until these frogs, like, back off. There we go. Okay. Now, let us now make our way over... Now, let's make our way over here, of course. Look over there. See? Goddess Cube. There we go. That opens up a path, or not a path. Opens up a treasure that we can get our hands on. Later, of course. Anyways, let's go fall back down here. Oh, God. There we go. There we go. Now let's make our way over there, of course. Yeah, see that there's another goddess cube over there. Of course, I want to get every single goddess cube that's in the tree, of course, or on the tree. I meant to say. There we go. All right, let's make our way over here. There we go. Actually, can I pop these guys? Yep, I can. There we go. That's actually easier to take care of them. Although I'm probably gonna be running out of Deku seeds like much faster, which I'm gonna hate that fact. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Gotta be careful. There we go. Okay. Keep climbing up the tree, see what we can find. Oh. It's a blue feather. Yes, it's a blue feather bird. That's rare, so I'm lucky I managed to catch it. Uh-oh. There's a Skyward. No. Do not approach me. Do not approach me. Do not approach me. You know what? Just because I hate you. Taste the mighty beetle. Okay. You know, a very weird look at like creature sound from up of the tree. Okay. Oh boy. Wait. Did I get over a notification on my phone? No? That's weird. Okay. Alright. And is something fell down? No? Okay. Okay, there is... Yeah, there's another Skyward up there. Dang it. Okay, fine. You don't want to get hit by a nut? Get hit by the mighty beetle. That's what you get. Alright, let's make our way, of course. Let's actually go this way over here. Yeah, I'm hearing a really weird like sound from the top of the tree. Alright, let's go here. Okay, we're inside the tree, but we have a problem. We have a moblin blocking the way. No problem. We can just do this. Let's see what it'll do against the bomb. Okay, it gets rid of his shield, but now roll the bomb right to him. And I think he'll run away. Yeah, he's gonna back up. Okay. Okay, there we go, parry. Okay, okay, back off, back off, back off, back off. He's gonna fall down. Okay, there we go. Okay, that takes care of that doughboy. Now it's gonna move on. And look at this. There is a well, how do I say this? There is a bird statue. Yeah, there's a bird statue all the way up here. May as well save up here, of course, before we continue on forward, just to be safe. Anyways, down here, nope. Okay. I need to like check check around the area. There is a let's see. Oh, look at that. I'm looking around so we can find. Yep, there are 2 goddess cubes in this area. 2 of them, in fact. Yep, right up there. I'll have to get them later when I get the time, though. Yep, there's one over there in that area. Oh, great. Get off of me. There we go. Alright, there's a lot of keys in this area, so let's go like get rid of them. Get rid of them as well. They're normally not active during the day, so that's weird. There we go. Alright, let's see. Huh? Master, listen closely. Do you hear that? Yeah, I hear something, Fi. I don't need to hear that. You have reached the top of the tree. From this vantage point, you have a good view of the woods. Perhaps you will see an area you haven't explored. Master, look up there. I've confirmed the discovery of a new kikwi. Announcements indicate a 90% chance that the sounds we have been hearing were the loud snores of this kikwi. Huh. Well, we can't talk to him. Only one way to wake him up. And it's a shower of scatter shots. Kikwi! What is it? I'm napping. Oh, look at that. A real-life human. Haven't seen one of you in a while. They used to call me Yerbil. Now I'm just the old Kikwi hermit. I watch over this forest here when I'm not napping. I don't know how you wander all the way up here, but let me ask you something. Can you really see me? Sure can. Is that so? Well then slap yourself on the back, Kirk. You know, some Kikwis can't even see me these days. But forget all that nonsense and tell me, Kirk, what business does a real-life human have in these woods? The flame. You're out questing for a flame to enter swords, Kirk, so that you can find someone important to you, eh? How about that? A human who can see me and sees a great flame, Kirk. Listen, do you promise not to breathe a word of what I'm about to tell you to another soul? I'm serious, Kirk. I promise. Alright, I'll tell you, but remember, it's a secret to everybody. That line right there, it's a secret to everybody. It's been around since the very first, The Legend of Zelda, because a moblin would give you rupees if you kept a secret. The flame you seek is most likely Farore's flame. Yes, Farore's flame. That story begins very, very long ago when the goddess was still with us, Quirk. The goddess gave the flames to the water dragon, a great spirit that presides over Faerun Woods. The way I hear it, the way I hear it is she left the flame in the care of the water dragon, so that one day the mighty dragon could pass it on the one from the sky. You see, Korg, I've got a hunch that the goddess was talking about you, lad. Well, That settles that. You must seek out the mighty water dragon. Her lair is deep in a lake in the south of these woods, Kirk. She watches over the flame there. There's a problem, though. The gate that leads to the lake is sealed shut to all those who judge unworthy. But don't worry, Quirk. I'll let you on a trip to open the gate. To open the gate, you have to channel the power of the goddess into the symbol carved into its doors, Quirk. Oh, but it is so simple. The symbol is incomplete. To unlock the gate, you must make the symbol whole. The only way you'll know what the complete symbol should look like is to first find the same completed symbol somewhere else in these woods. The gate is down in the south, so it's likely there's a magic symbol somewhere up north. Try searching up near this X, Quirk. It's all this seeping into your head, lad? Do you know where you must go to find the symbol you seek? Got it. Then I wish you safe travels, lad. Oh, wait up! I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's important. Her Excellence, the Water Dragon, is very persnickety about manners, so watch yours. I've heard stories of folk who caught her in a fussy mood. They ended up as morning snacks, Quirk. I probably taste like old cave moss, but I'm not in a hurry to become a royal meal, Quirk. So don't let her know I told you about Ferore's flame, okay? And remember, when you're in her hall, you better be in your best behavior and be a gracious guest. I'll be here napping if you need some of my elder wisdom. See you around, Quirk. The Water Dragon. Persnickety, huh? Now I'm a little bit worried about me and this dragon. Great. Yeah, as if I'm done, meeting over dragons, huh? Yeah, first one, the first dragon that we fought was Argarok back in the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, but a water dragon. That's the first time. That's the first I'm actually in hearing it, of course. But anyway, so before we do head off, let's go grab these goddess cubes, which are over here. There we go. First goddess cube. There we go. And now, let's go grab the other one, which of course, it has to be right up there. And to make it easier on myself, actually, you know what? Nah, I'll just travel, or I'll just swim down there on foot. But anyways, while we're on the topic of dragons, yeah, there are dragons in Skyward Sword. There are at least, we're going to be meeting at least one of them. There are at least two others that we won't be seeing them in a very long time. We will not be seeing the other two dragons. Farron, on the other hand, is most likely the one, that we're going to be meeting. Although, judging by Yerbal, she definitely sounds a little bit terrifying. Because it's a bit off on how a dragon will be eating people like that. Because, last time I checked, dragons that are normally been assigned by a god should not be that, well, they should be benevolent, at least benevolent for the most part. Not malevolent creatures eating people. But yet again, though, dragons are naturally like that, and I can't judge. Anyways. Alright, but before we do meet Her Excellence, eventually, I rather collect all these goddess cubes so we can, meet up with her eventually. Anyways. Alright, let's go over here. Let's make it this over here. Oh boy. Oh god. There we go. Gotta get rid of these frogs. Because I do not want to deal with them, of course. There we go. Come on. There we go. Made it. But anyways, though. But let's get a move on and all well in that. By the way, guys, so after I'm done with my Skyward Sword Let's Play, I do have a couple of other Let's Plays I have planned in the future. I have a couple. And I may as well share with them, what I have planned out. So, one of the Let's Plays that I do have planned out is actually a Let's Play, or continuing the story on Mega Man X3. or the Mega Man X series specifically. Because I recently just got finished with Mega Man X2. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, and so I'm gonna be like continuing on the usual the usual Let's Play of the Mega Man X series, and I'll be continuing on forward with that. There we go. And then after I'm done with Mega Man X3, I will do another like different Let's Play after I'm done with that. Because primarily I do other Let's Plays other than just other than Zelda. Zelda is like my like the best game that I'm good at making Let's Plays, primarily of course. But now that I finally have a capture card, it actually gives me like a lot of good excuse to it gives me a lot of a good excuse to do other Let's Plays. Because there are other games that I have been wanting to do Let's Plays for a while about. Like, for an example, there was I have a PlayStation. I do have a lot of good games that we can make a Let's Play out about. But man, those games, will take a while to do. Because I don't know, every time when I play PlayStation games, they take like a long time to finish. The longest game that took me a while to finish was Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That was probably the longest game it took me to finish. Because I was doing side quests for the most part, so I can get a lot of rewards and items and all that. And I just finished it a while ago. To this very day, I still find that game pretty lengthy. I'll be honest. First things first, we need a. Alright, let's see. Where the hell is the, down there. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go walk carefully. I don't want to, go all the way up there, of course. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now, let's go now, before we do go look for the I know where the symbol of courage is, and I do know that, what to do, really. But before we do, and right over there, see? This is the symbol that Yerba was talking about. I estimate an 80% probability that this symbol is the one that Herbert was describing. I recommend you memorize its shape. Anyone knows, what the symbol of courage looks like, Fi, so I will keep my word on about it. Anyways, let us head back to the sky, because at the sky there is something that that I would like to do. And of course, we're gonna be making our way to collect a couple of goddess cubes, or goddess chest, if you will. Let's see. We have at least 2 chests. There's one in this. There's one chest in this area, and there's a chest in this area. Let's go at least check them out or at least check them out what we can look for. And another goddess is not popping up, which means I have a feeling the other goddess is probably in Skylock. Probably another one, of course. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and as you can see, you can kind of see the other Knights of Skylock, which probably you can see them there. Let's see. There we go. Got this chest. You got a piece of heart. This completes the heart container. Your heart capacity will increase by 1. There we go. We got a new row. And actually, is there oh! There is a gossip stone. Boing. Oh, thank you. What do you have to say? They say it's possible to summon fairies by drawing 3 triangles upon certain walls. Huh. That's some interesting info. Alright, well, with that is 1 goddess chest collected. let's make our way over there, like, to the Thunderhead. Oh god. Yeah, because in the Thunderhead, there is, yet again, more treasure that we have to collect. So let's make our way over there to collect them before we end this episode, of course. But in all seriousness, though, yeah. I don't know. I'm still a little bit, a little bit iffy about meeting up with this water dragon. I mean, sure, like, well, most of us in here, at least those who are watching my video right now, I mean, I'm sure all of you guys have probably seen a dragon, of course, right? Skyrim, Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. Then you have, like, I don't know. Then you have, like, what, Mario Brothers, which you have dragons. And yes, dragons in Mario Brothers do exist. Because, like, there was a dragon in a Mario RPG called, Superstars, where they had this dragon called Dragon Oho, or Dragon Ho-Ho, I think that's his name. Another dragon, or another dragon thing, I don't know. I don't know, really. I don't know. And I mean, the Zelda universe had dragons before. Like, for example, we fought Volvagia, which is technically the first dragon that we have fought well, the first dragon I fought, at least in my little, like, Zelda escapades, of course. Anyways, the goddess chest should be in this area right here. Made it! It's a ruby medal. While you're carrying this, rubies will mysteriously appear more often. Keep it with you when your wallet feels empty. Okay, this is actually gonna be useful. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this up here. There's another chest in here. Let's open it up. Here we go. Oh! An evil crystal! This solid chunk of pure crystallized monster mounts is extremely rare. And with that, the final treasure, or at least the final treasure that has been mentioned here, has been acquired. And actually, I want this evil crystal for something very special. Well, once, of course, we collect, like, the last goddess chest, which is probably in Skyloft, of course. The evil crystal, it is a very rare treasure, and I do mean incredibly rare. It is one of a kind. There's only, like, at least one area where you can find it, of course. But if you find one, consider yourself lucky. It is a very rare and valuable treasure. And I will want this evil crystal for something, because there is a treasure that I want to upgrade using it. And it will actually be helping me out, of course, to collect, like, more insects. And yeah, I believe the evil crystal is useful to collect bugs. Anyways, let's go make our way, like, right now, like, to Skyloft, because there probably is, well, there is probably at least one more, like, well, come to think of it, I'm trying to look around, if there's any goddess chest around here, of course. Hopefully we do get a dowsing option, which lets us, like, find, that lets us find, like, more, like, goddess cubes. Because trust me, goddess cubes are really, really useful. Plus, they give you money, valuable treasure. I don't really mind doing some collecting and all that before we gotta fight, like, what? The final boss of the game? But of course, that's the one thing I'm anticipating. Hopefully, we'll get to know that eventually. Anyways, I think... Nope, that's not it. No, it's not in here. Oh, whatever. Let's go see what can Gondo upgrade. What can you upgrade with this? We need more dust relics and a bird feather. We need an ancient flower. There we go. Yeah. Oh, and we need ancient flowers for this. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll head up to the Linear region after this, anyway. All right. Let's continue on. All right. Well, I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we keep exploring the Faron Woods. Until then, see you guys then. Peace out.